Welcome to First Look Gnomes.
Your go-to podcast for dads doing silly things. Share tips for dads, and of course, the dad jokes and the bad jokes.
But most importantly, we're here to share our first looks.
Don't forget to send in your feedback to our fish pond of feedback.
And share your thoughts, questions, and own first looks with us at firstlookgnomes@outlook.com.
Episode 5, Bad Boys with Power to Pod You. Blowing your mind skill going into 5. What are you waiting for? You wanna 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Everybody get up. Poddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Episode 5, we're making it down now. Everybody get up. Listening. 1, 2, 3. Episode 5, we're making it down now.
Woo! They're making a comeback, you know.
Comeback?
And I reckon...
They've gone away, have they?
Yeah, so that... Well, they did, didn't they? They lost a couple of members and disappeared for a bit, and there was a Boy Bands Forever show on BBC recently, and they were featured on that. This summer, they are back doing the festival circuit, all 5 members. But if one of them has an injury and can't perform, you could step in, couldn't you?
I could.
With lyrical...
If they listen to this podcast, they'll be like, hang on.
Spitting bars the way you do, Al.
Is that... I don't know their names. But...
Abs. Is that Abs?
Is that number 5? Yeah.
Who was there? There was Abs. I think that's all. I can remember what they look like. Abs.
Is that called Abs, or did he have nice abs?
No, I think his name was Abs. Or like his nickname, obviously.
I'm pretty sure your nickname was Abs back in the day, wasn't it?
I'm gonna have to Google that. Fuck my nickname. My nickname was Barrel, not Abs. Just one big barrel. 5 members. What were they? Richie? Was there someone called Richie?
That sounds right.
Yes, Richie. So Scott, Richie, Sean, Abs, and Jason. Jay. Yeah, Jay. That's it. Abs Love. His name was ABZ. Love. Abs
That's
Love.
not his real name.
Right, Abs Love.
That's not his real name,
Abs
is
Love.
it?
Well, he was born Richard Breen, known for his rapping and distinct hip hop R&B style.
Nice.
So pretty much you are his stand-in. Dan Williams, also known for his rapping and distinct hip hop R&B style.
Also known as Love. Abs Love.
Your R&B style is
Love
more.
my abs.
You're more. abs. You're known for your abs, but you're also known for your R&B style. That's you. R&B. R&B. That's you. Not R&B. R&B.
Welcome to listeners to First Look Gnomes, the comedy.
Did you say welcome to listeners?
2.
Was it literally just 2
number
listeners?
2.
Number 2.
Welcome to our 2 listeners to the First Look Gnomes podcast, a comedy dad life podcast where we
comedy.
Yes, it's hilarious.
That's pushing it a bit.
where we try
hilarious.
new things and usually regret them. Funny. It's a funny comedy dads podcast about modern life and pop culture. It's got to be about pop culture.
Yes,
although every podcast is about pop culture.
And I mean, humour's subjective, isn't it? Humour's subjective, isn't it, Mr. Williams? Some people think we are funny. Not many, but your wife finds us humorous occasionally.
Does. And there are serious things that happen. Like you've had a fire at the recycling centre recently, and we had
we have.
Did you hear about our circus fire?
I did not.
It was intense.
Oh dearie me! Dearie me! I thought you said it was funny, Williams.
Oh dear!
Do you know what? I actually heard a joke the other day. Well, it wasn't a joke. They were doing. I was listening to the Chris Moore show on Radio X, which we like, and they were talking about names. So kind of the Bart Simpson kind of rings Mo Tavern and says, is IP freely there? There was one the other day, and I'd never heard this one before, and I don't know why it made me laugh. It was a Mr. Chegg from they rang the pork pie factory and said, "Can I speak to Mr. Chegg? First name Scott."
It took me a while to get then.
I don't know why that tickled me. Scott Chegg. I was like, that's brilliant.
Maybe that's.
It made me think of you.
Is that a member of 5 called Scott? Is it called?
Scotch egg. Yeah.
Abs love and Scotch egg.
With their substitute, Mr. Daniel Williams, who loves R and beer.
Maybe Abs loves Scotch eggs. Who knows?
Who knows? Who doesn't love a Scotch egg, right?
Shall we dive into the favourite part of the podcast series that everyone says keep that part of the episode? Pints and First Bites!
Pants and First Bites!
Pints and First Bites!
I thought we dropped this. Did we not drop it? Did we not drop this?
Oh, no, you're breaking up there a bit, Craig. Mr Hodgkiss.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Did we not drop the Pints and First
I can't
Bites?
hear you, sorry. So we're...
Okay, I'll let you carry on.
Today we've got, as you know, we're on the pulse, we're on trend. It's coming into the summer season. I've got. Don't know if you can see that.
Oh, mini eggs.
Mini eggs. Vault City mini choc eggs, chocolate stout, 6% volume beer. It's a modern dark beer. So it's got a pair of bunny ears. It's got loads of eggs. Obviously made for the Easter egg season.
I'm not sure about this one, but let's see.
I'm drinking it.
Trying to mix milkshake with beer.
And I'm drinking it in one of the hottest days we've had so far. But
yeah, you might prefer a Corona.
It's very dark and chocolatey. Oh, it smells lovely. Actually,
Does it smell like a milkshake?
it does a little bit. Oh, that smells really nice. You know how a lot of chocolate...
Like chocolate?
No, but a lot of chocolate stouts don't smell like chocolate, do they? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, because chocolate and beer doesn't go that well together,
Cheers,
really,
let's give it a go.
It's very dark.
That is a good beer. I like that.
Is that a good beer?
That tastes like a hot chocolate, but cold.
Which is how you want your beer to taste, right? Like a cold hot chocolate.
Anyways.
Let's go to the pub and have a cold hot chocolate.
Anyways, I get the impression that some listeners don't like this part of the podcast, so we'll move on. Do you want to go straight into your first look? Should I go to my first look?
I don't mind. You can go if you want to, or I'm happy to.
So my first look, I had a first look at Los Amigos Beach Club in Mijas, Costa and the Costa del Sol, España.
Oh,
I've just been on holiday, thanks to my parents that have a timeshare thing, and one of the resorts is in Spain, so managed to go out there. It's
nice.
About 40 minutes from Malaga. I managed to actually fly from Newquay, which is great. So with a toddler, only having to sort of drive 20 minutes. It was my first look at Newquay Airport as well, which I've never been. It's a big shout out to Newquay Airport. It's such a tiny airport. It's tiny.
How can I just stop you there? I don't mean to interrupt you, but how have I been to Newquay Airport, but you haven't? That's mad.
Because there's never. I don't know.
You need to leave Cornwall more, Williams. You need to get out more, and you should be travelling to Newquay Airport all the time and just saying, "Get me on a plane. Where are we going?"
I should. I'm going to try to the next time I go on holiday. It's going to be where's Newquay go? You know, I'm not going to choose a destination and try to get the airport that fits with it. I'm going to go right. Where does Newquay go? That's
100%. Best way to do it.
So it could be a Belfast. It could be Belfast because
only if it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the recycling centre's not on fire, so they have to close the airport.
Yeah.
So tell us about this holiday, William. This sounds awesome.
For a week. One of those.
Yeah.
One of those sort of perfect. For a toddler, I want to go away somewhere, but not too much on the travel. Newquay Airport, lovely. 20 minutes. Park the car there. Less than 2 hour flight. Taxi organised by the resort. So you get there, you got a chat with a little Williams sign. Get in the mini taxi. Off we go. Lovely jubbly. Average of 25 degrees all week. Swimming pools. Lots of restaurants. Logan just got used to swimming every day, ice cream sandwiches, a very particular dinosaur ice cream sandwich, and he just got into the routine every day: swim, ice cream sandwich, eating outside. That al fresco dining, lovely. But they've got in the region, they've got lots of restaurants that obviously you've got your Spanish food, your paella and all that, but also enjoyed a curry. So I had a couple of curries, which I'm not.
Nice.
The wife doesn't really like a curry, so I don't really tend to have a curry that often. And there's a restaurant which is an Indian Italian on site in Spain. It's an Indian Italian in Spain, and managed to have a nice curry or two, whilst the wife had a pizza. So
that sounds awesome.
Nice, just a nice chilled out. Yeah, not really your cultural sightseeing or whatever. Although I do recommend in Spain, the wife used the old Duolingo app, which is free, and she managed to speak a bit of the lingo, which is always good. And
very good.
I think anyone abroad appreciates if you try the lingo a little bit. Whereas mine was hola, cerveza, por favor.
San Miguel, por favor.
Yeah. But,
dos.
Yeah, dos. Uno, dos, tres, catores. Hello.
Estrella Dam.
But it was lovely. Although the start of the week was a bit eventful with a poorly doggo, so we had to work out what was going on with him. We ended up going to the vets, but he's fine. And
your dog has been poorly low recently, hasn't he?
He's got a poorly belly all the time, bless him. But on the way back, it was quite eventful. So got a taxi back to the airport. All got those ending holiday blues.
Oh, the worst.
And then so we're all quiet in this big mini cab. And then what's that smell? The smoke. There's like smoke coming out the front, and I'm just gonna pull down here. Oh no, the engine's overheating or something.
Yeah.
And then we're looking in front, and then Georgie and I sort of notice under the driver's seat, it just starts glowing.
Yeah.
It's glowing. It's getting brighter and brighter.
Oh wow!
And then flames, and then like Georgie's like, no, it's like literally under your seat, under your chair's on fire. Your chair's on fire. Pull over now.
Wow!
Pull over now. So he pulls over, and then we're trying to get Logan out of the middle. Nana and Papa at the back. I'm trying to open up the seat. I'm like, sorry, I got to save Logan.
That's frightening. Your car's on fire with a petrol tank.
Yeah. And there's no, because I thought stupidly that every big taxi would have like a fire extinguisher. No, not in Spain.
Yeah,
not in Spain. They don't.
No.
So
they don't wear seatbelts. They don't have fire extinguishers.
This other car sort of notices it's on fire, so they come out. They've got water bottles that start chucking water on it. The chaps run to the shop because we managed to be not too far from like a services type thing, and then comes back like holding this fire extinguisher, running along.
Yeah.
My dad found how people just, it was awful, but they chuck stuff out the window onto the highway, the motorway,
just onto the just onto the hard shoulder.
Dad found this like old water bottle thing, with like slightly darker liquid. They started chucking that on.
Oh dear!
And we're like, well, what if that's could be someone just weeded it or something, or vodka? Just chucking vodka on the fire.
Could be tips.
But luckily it was all fine, and they called another taxi, and we got to the airport on time. And
nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
disaster averted. That's terrifying.
It was a bit scary, sort of in a car that's actually on fire from the inside. It's outside, inside, still scary, but yeah, just the way it was like glowing, and this is getting worse. Yeah.
You don't really want your car to be on fire.
And I had a curry the night before as well, so I was like,
you want to keep your ass away from them flames.
Yeah. I thought I had a ring of fire, but the taxi driver, he literally did.
Well, you live to tell the tale, though.
I did.
So, I mean, apart from the eventful going home, the holiday itself, I'm sure. Like that must be the first time in a long time where you've just kind of totally just gone and relax.
Yeah, well, I couldn't remember when I've actually been on a plane the last time because, back in the day I used to fly about quite a bit, but this was the first time I've been on a plane for a long time.
Well, I mean, the fact that you've lived in Cornwall, you've been back living in Cornwall now for probably a decade, and that's the first time you've seen Newquay Airport. It's probably a long time ago.
So big shout out to Newquay Airport. Big shout out to Los Amigos Beach Club in Mijas. And then went to Mijas Pueblo, which is the actual sort of Mijas village. Well recommended. It's lovely little lovely village up in the mountains with the lovely views. Nice food.
Nice. That sounds awesome, Williams. Well, I'm glad you've had a good time. And do you feel well rested? Was it nice to get home?
It was.
Or
I
were you
mean,
just
2 days working, and it's like back to normal, isn't it? But
you've forgotten about the holiday. All the benefits are out the window, aren't they?
That stress level I got down just, I think literally actually day one of work. Just, right? Back to it. Nothing's changed, right?
Yeah. But better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, right?
Exactly.
Better to have had a holiday than not.
Exactly.
Well, you've been on holiday. I haven't been on holiday, but as you said at the start of this podcast, we are dads. We've had our first experience of our son going away without us.
What do you mean?
So, like, our little boy is not a little boy anymore. He went, now this is a rite of passage for all kind of 10 and 11-year-olds, is the kind of go away with your schoolmates and have a sleepover somewhere.
Yeah.
So when I was his age, we went to a place called Coven Camp. And it's like, we're having a sleepover, and so he went away with his classmates to Port Rush, and they stayed in a hostel.
And played a game of golf.
And no golf, unfortunately. They did get to run around on the beach and act like headless chicken. Yeah. But no, they went on their school adventures. So that was a new experience. And it was funny because there was a lot of parents, oh my God, they're so grown up. Time's going too fast. And I was like, bye. Didn't think about him for the next 24 hours. I didn't care. I was like, he's gone. He's looked after by school. They have to do this. This is what being like. Well, there is that, but I'm also like all these parents. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sound like a right wing nut job here, but a lot of the kids are so precious, and you're like, you know what? Kids need to go and fall down a sand dune and have not have their parents there and spend time with their peers and develop those relationships where they're not protected and somebody might smack him in the face or say something that he doesn't like. So I was really excited for him. I was just like, this is going to be class, because I remember going again when I was his age, going for a sleepover. Yeah, you didn't think about safety. You were just like, I'm going away with my mates. This is going to be awesome. So I was all for it. But a lot of the parents were just like, oh, get over it. Like those parents who are just over emotional and just everything's so big and meaningful. It's like, they're going away for a night. They'll be back tomorrow. Like, stop crying. Like, So I am all for send the kids out.
Have you seen him since? Has he come back?
He did come back. Came back a new man with a cigarette in his hand, a tattoo, and ear pierced, and told me about his. Yeah. He did come back.
Port Rush forever.
Port Rush forever. We're actually going away again. We're going to
Port Rush days of Port Rush.
Yeah. Apparently they didn't get to sleep till about 4:30 in the morning. I was like, good for you. That's exactly what you should be doing at that age. So, but it's just different now, because you just think like they're obviously, him and his mates are getting to the age now where they're starting to notice girls and the beginnings of puberty are kicking in, and take 30 of them away for a night in a hostel.
30
and you just think,
so who had that fun of responsibility of
the school teachers? Yeah, the school teachers took them and looked after them.
That's got to be a stressful job, isn't it?
But yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. But then again, teachers are right. They have 14 weeks a year off. So I'm sure that stress they've probably got time to recover. So
could you imagine though?
I'm very grateful for
not
the teachers,
only your own son, but like another 29 kids somewhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why they need the 14 weeks of holiday a year to have to deal with it. But yeah, he had a good time. That wasn't my first look. That was just kind of a carry on from things.
Yeah.
First look of letting your kids go away. Good. Stop helicopter parenting your kids. Let them be kids and go away, and they'll be all right. If they hurt themselves, I'll get back up. Stop being such soft, limp parents. If there are any limp parents out there who are like, "Oh, my precious babies, oh, my little babies, they're precious," like, get over yourself. They'll be fine.
Is that a week, people? Is that a week?
I keep thinking like we've been far too soft with our kids and like protect. When I was like, when you were 10, right? Well,
I was 10.
Were you was everything you did controlled, or did you kind of occasionally just like go out? Your mum and dad were like, go and do things, go and play outside, climb a tree.
I was very antisocial. So,
were you? That surprises me, actually.
10.
I imagine as a kid you'd have been a bit of a wild child.
10.
10 or 11. 10, 11, 12, you know.
I mean, similar sort of thing, but I remember I was telling my parents when we were on holiday there, and I was saying how, because my mum couldn't believe it, but I was saying, no, you let me and my sister just go off wandering around the resort. And then I remember this point, me and my sister found this like main road, and we were like outside the resort, and we were just off in Spain or Tenerife, wherever it was. We were just off exploring in a foreign country. There's like that. Yeah, you wouldn't. She couldn't believe it. It's like, but that happened.
That's my point, though. That's what happened, and you turned out just fine. Yeah. Well, now parents wouldn't dream of letting their kids do that. Or some of them would actually. Yeah. I've seen some parents who will just let the kids go kind of wild, but most, I would say most parents like you and me there's a lot of kind of right. Protect the kids, keep them safe, because so you've always got that fear of like, oh, there's people out there who do bad things. You want to keep them safe, keep them seen, keep them safe. So I fear that our generation has overprotected the kids, so that if you go on holiday, you go and say, go make a friend or go and explore the resort. Yeah. No, I'll come with you. I'll come with you and explore the resort. Yeah. Instead of letting the kid go and do it on her own. And I'm kind of, that's why I was like, if you're a soft parent, get over it. Because I'm like, recently I'm annoyed at myself for how much I've kind of, I don't know, shielded Braden. I'm like, I've shielded him too much. He's got to get out there and hurt himself. Like, otherwise he's never going to learn how to. Not too much. No, I don't mean just go feral, but I mean just. Yeah. He's got to start learning how to solve problems and get into kind of a little bit of tricky situations where he's got to think. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just going to be like, Dad, fix this for me. Mom, fix this for me. And he's going to be 26. So I've got a couple of little first looks. The first one, Williams, is a gnome brainer.
A gnome brainer?
Any idea what I'm going to talk about?
Puns? Gnomes?
No. Well, gnomes, yes. Gnomes at the Chelsea Flower Show.
That is trending at the moment, Mr Hodgkiss. I'm surprised you haven't come up on hits. I keep seeing stuff about gnomes at the Flower Show. Oh, that's not us. Right.
Well, we're talking about it now, so hopefully our alt tags
would have missed it. The
it.
Title came up. Joanna Lumley loves gnomes. I was like, what? We made it.
So the Chelsea Flower Show is obviously usually quite elitist. It's like the best of the best flowers, and it's very posh, and it's got the king goes, and it's lots of flowers, and I enjoy watching it because flowers, darling, flowers. And I always enjoy watching it because obviously I'm into my garden. But this year, historically they've always banned gnomes.
The Flower Show.
Yeah, they've so apparently they've treated gnomes as horticultural heresy since 1927 because they consider them tacky, too kitsch, and too working class suburban garden, not serious gardening. But this year, for only the second time in the show's history, the ban was lifted. And one of the reasons was because apparently King Charles likes the gnomes. He's got one in his gardens at Highgrove. And they did it to try and raise money for school gardening projects. So they had a load of celebrities decorate gnomes, and all those gnomes being auctioned for charity. So it kind of, because of this, and it's been trending, it's sparked a kind of a cultural debate a little bit. Like, why do some people like gnomes and other people kind of hate them and recoil?
And
Yeah, it's like gnomes are a weird symbol of class and taste in Britain, and it's funny because like my nanny Abbas, who was proper working class, like it's proper Wolverhampton, loved her gnomes and loved the fun and the kind of silliness of them. And then other people like, oh no, they're just cheap and cluttered and embarrassing. So it's just quite funny because Chelsea is quite, oh no.
Well, we had the episode, didn't we? The top five ways to spot a swinger, didn't we?
Oh yes, if you got gnomes in your garden,
like flamingos, pampas grass, five pointed star for some reason, something else, and gnomes.
And gnomes. Yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe. My mum had pampas grass.
I think that was it.
Pineapples.
or was that cruise ships? I can't remember. But yeah.
Who knows? It all blurs into one. But I can't remember what I talked about last episode. Today I was like, what did I talk about in the last episode? I couldn't remember. It says a lot, really. But yeah, gnomes at Chelsea Flower Show. And yeah, I would say because we are doing our front and back gardens at the minute at our house. And I was at the allotment. I was at my mum and dad's allotment yesterday, and they've got a big gnome, and the gnomes make me smile. I am all for the gnomes. All for the gnomes. Well, I suppose, yeah, because we are First Look Gnomes podcast.
Got to keep a brand.
It's a good job. It's a good job I actually enjoy gnomes. But yeah, so there was that. That was like an interesting one this week.
About the flower show, have they gone a bit classier with the gnomes, or is it trousers down, bum out type thing?
No, they've gone. So they've all been painted by the celebrities and stuff. So there's a bit of a variety. They haven't kind of got loads and loads in the show gardens. There wasn't any. I actually don't remember seeing any. It was just it was more to raise money. But you never know what happens next year. Yeah. There might just be a big gnome garden made, or somebody might take inspiration from it this year and, take the theme to the next level.
You got me a gnome ages ago, and he's sort of crouched down with a pair of binoculars.
Oh, and yeah.
I try not to have him pointing at the neighbours' windows. But for some reason, it keeps getting knocked. I don't know if the wife was moving it or the wind's moving it. But it's just this gnome, just with binoculars pointing up at the
bedroom window of the neighbours.
Yeah, so.
And have you put a couple of cameras in the?
Well, that's what they might think.
In the binoculars. Yeah. You've got to be careful, Williams. You've got to be careful. But yeah, there was that, and then I saw. So this was a good one. I don't know if have I talked about The Boys before.
You have.
It's a Prime show called The Boys. So that's finished now. So we've got to look at the finale of that. Yeah, so like series 5 is over, and that is the end of The Boys. So that they've got some spin-off series, but the main story itself is finished now. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I enjoyed it. That was good. So if you're a Boys fan,
you might have
I would give it.
Gen X is like a spin-off or something.
They've cancelled that. Yeah, there was a spin-off called Gen V, and they've cancelled that after 2 series, which I was like gutted about. And some of the characters that were in that turn up in the last series of The Boys, and I was like, oh, that could have been better. But yeah, they cancelled it, which is a bit rubbish. But oh well. And what else have we got this week? So there's The Boys. There's a few little things I could talk about. I'm going to talk about this one. So, World Cup team news, Williams.
Oh, yes.
So, obviously, today, just when Dan Burn, he's made it. So, we're coming up to the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. The Premier League has finished. The Fantasy Leagues are over. Just to brag, I won my Fantasy League this year. So, that's good. And there's been a load of debate about the England team, but I don't really care about the England team, Williams. The big news is which team do you prefer out of the BBC pundits and the ITV pundits?
Go on.
Have you seen the 2 lists of pundits? Oh, they're too long. They're too long. I can't.
Give me the top two pundits in each one.
So ITV, where are we? Let me open this up. So BBC's got Shearer. Obviously, you love Shearer.
It's got to be big.
Wayne Rooney, Micah Richards, Joe Hart, Mark Chapman. It's got Gabby Logan, Alex Scott.
You don't like Gabby Logan.
I can't. So yeah, this is okay. Usually Williams. I'm a big BBC fan. I would usually say the BBC. I would choose to watch football on the BBC over ITV. I think ITV have got it this year. Gabby Logan's getting the World Cup final, and I'm just like, what? You can't replace Gary Lineker with Gabby Logan.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like, no, thank you. But ITV, they've got like Laura Woods. Laura Woods is a far better presenter than Gabby Logan. They've got Ali McCoy, who's I'm a big fan of. Ian Wright. We've got Anne Foster-Coglu, Roy Keane.
Ian Wright and Alan Shearer, they're like best mates. They should be together.
They should. I do like Michael Richards and Alan Shearer, and I do like Wayne Rooney as well. And I prefer the BBC's commentators, but the pundits I think are better on ITV this year. So you should check it out though. There's got like
Gary
ITV, Roy Keane.
Gary Lineker's got his own Netflix thing coming up.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing his show on Netflix during the World Cup.
I listen to his pod now and again. He's doing right on his own.
Yeah, I don't mind him. I've always liked Gary Lineker. I think he's all right. I know there's a lot of kind of controversy around his political views and stuff. I'm like, I'm not interested in his political views. I quite like his football punditry.
No,
but World Cup's coming up.
He's not a member of Parliament, is he?
He's not a member of Parliament. He can say what he wants, and we're all entitled to our opinions. But yeah, World Cup, team news. England. Is it coming out, Williams?
Well, what's going on? What's going on with the whole... Because I've not really followed it in terms of, again, the political side of it, but are certain nations boycotting? Are certain nations not going to go? Are certain nations...
Well, I think they'd like to get rid of Iran so they can bring Italy back, because Italy didn't qualify.
Yeah, is that happening? Is that...
No, it'll be. I don't think they can they? It's not the players' fault that the politicians are arseholes, but it's in America, obviously.
And there's super ridiculous prices, but that's always been the case, isn't it?
It's mad. So I've got a friend who's actually going. So he's going to watch England versus Croatia. And he paid, apparently this was the cheapest ticket, and it was through a friend who got a discount. It was $450 for a cheap ticket. And he said he could sell it at the minute for about $3,000. I'm like, that's a lot of money to go and watch a World Cup game, and
because it's
going to be really hot over there as well.
Flights, when the fuel on the flights, and then your hotel, and then you're gonna want a drink, and some food, and all that sort of stuff.
You're gonna want a hot dog, aren't you?
Yeah, hot dog would probably be like
it's going to be expensive.
£20 for a hot dog,
Exactly, and it's going to be a group game, and I don't know, it's a lot of money. It's gonna be a lot of money in a very hot tournament.
Can you put a price
when a lot of the players are going to be exhausted?
Can you put a price on memories and the ambience and the...
No, probably not. No, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sitting on my backside and watching it on the telly.
Yeah. You got
probably more so watching on ITV rather than BBC this year. But yeah, that's pretty much it, Williams. That's all I got.
Nice. So shall we finish with some tips for dads? Dad first?
We can do. I only have one tip for Dad this week. I've got one tip and one tip only. It's about dogs. So for regular listeners, they will know that we rescued a dog at the back end of January. And my tip for dads is don't. Just don't. Don't rescue dogs. Don't rescue dogs. Let them stay in the pound. You'll be happier if they're in.
No, it's
in the pound.
It's so difficult because with our dog's a rescue dog. I'm a lot more logical and sort of the brain and like finances. No, we can't really afford the dog because I know it'd be great, but this can happen, that can happen. And then I got convinced to go see one. We was actually meant to go see a beagle, but that didn't really work out. And then saw the chocolate Labrador. He was, obviously lovely. And then you see him and you hear his story about his mum was basically on death's door, so she had to leave him and put him in a rescue centre. And we were sat there, and the chocolate Labrador he's just staring at the gate, waiting for his mum to come back, and that she's not coming back.
Yeah,
and it's like, I've got to take this dog home now, haven't I?
Yeah. You do. You really do.
And then we find out he's got stomach issues and vet bill after vet bill after vet bill. But he's worth every penny. But
it's hard.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Logically, I would say don't put yourself in that position. But also, there's lots of dogs out there that need help. So do help them if you can. But
you've got to help them. I mean, that's. I was being facetious. It's like, of course you rescue the dog, but this dog is. Yeah. He's really tested my patience, and he's tested Leslie Ann's patience, and she's pretty chill. But she's been destroying things, and she's had to learn how to be chill. But this dog has been destroying things, and it's still.
You're literally a lively puppy golden retriever.
Yeah, so she's got me to look after and Brain to look after, and now this nutcase golden retriever who wants to steal everything, rip everything, won't get in the car, barks like you wouldn't believe, sheds like you wouldn't believe, won't go in the groom. Leslie Ann tried to take him to the groomers, like the local groomers, walked him down there, pulled himself out of his collar rather than going into the groomers. He won't go into the vets. We can't get him in the car. We've been trying every single day, like putting treats in the car, feeding him his breakfast in the car. He's still terrified of confined spaces. So that's why he won't go in. He's got a fear.
Did he have a bad experience, do you know?
Confined spaces. We don't know.
Oh, no, you
we
said
think he may have, because he's only young.
So just step in.
Yeah, well, we've got a bit of a theory that might be a load of bullshit, and someone just abandoned this dog. Because you can take any dog to a rescue centre and give them a sob story, and say, "Oh, I've got to give this dog up now." And really, just like flip, I've bought this dog, I've had this dog, I can't look after it, I've not trained it, and now it's feral. Someone else can deal with it. But you can lie to the people who you give. They're going to take the dog anyway. So we don't know what's happened with this dog, but he's terrified. If he can't see an exit or get somewhere, he's terrified. So we're really having to build the trust with him. Now, he loves us. He loves us to bits. But because he's got that fear...
He can't find an exit.
It's really, really difficult.
Like I've been just locked up for a bit.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. Because we don't know. You don't know. We could be adding 2 and 2 together and getting 17. But it's hard work. So my tip for that is... I wouldn't say don't.
Think strongly.
Think, run everything to ground. Ask before you bring the dog home and agree to it. Does this dog travel okay in cars? Can I get this dog in the car? Does he chew? I mean, they're going to say, okay, all dogs chew. But like, man alive. So yeah, that's my tip for Dad. I'm going to change it. Not don't get a rescue dog. Think for 4 weeks before you get a rescue dog, and then think for another 4 weeks before you get a rescue dog, and then maybe get a goldfish. Anyway, that was my tip. Have you got any tips?
Goldfish are hard work. Real goldfish.
Goldfish are hard work. Yeah. Well, you have to clean up. You have to change a bit of the water every week.
Little dad first. Tips to dads. My son had some crayons. He was doing some drawing. And then he asked me, how do you make crayons? I don't know. He looks at me sometimes with like this, I'm all knowledgeable. How do you make crayons? Don't know. Luckily, quickly put in on the telly search, how do you make crayons? Something came up. It came up with bite-sized TV. So he's not at school yet. BBC bite-sized, how do you make crayons? And he loved it.
Brilliant.
It's a 5-minute show, how to make crayons. He now knows.
And how do you make crayons? I don't know.
I still don't know. If you go on CTVs or BBC Bite Size, whatever it's called, there's a little show there that tells you how to make crayons. So
that's really interesting. You know what? What are they even made out of? What are crayons made out of?
I can't remember. That's Logan. But my tip is feed the curiosity. You know, we're of a generation now where we've got super speed internet and we've got information at our fingertips. So when they ask a question, just give them some sort of avenue to find out. And that might be BBC Bite Size, that might be YouTube, who knows? But the answer is out there. I plonked to in front of the telly and said, watch this.
Dad doesn't know. Yeah. I wouldn't know the answer to that.
Because when I was a kid, I asked questions loads and loads and loads. So I was quite annoying. And my dad was just like, I don't know. But my microphone keeps dropping down. Apologies. Yeah, when I was a kid, so I just always asked my dad questions, and he was like, "No, don't know, don't know." Whereas now, we can just we can YouTube it, we can internet, we can, the answers are at our fingertips.
They really are. Like that's a great question to ask, and I love the fact that he's like, how do you make these, Dad? So apparently they are made from wax, colour pigment, sometimes fillers or strengthening agents. There you go. Didn't know that.
Mix it up.
So like, you're right what you say as well. Like I've got I use ChatGPT. We've talked about this lots, and I'm just looking at my recents. So it's like Sonetti flowering duration, edging for flower border, video creation assistance, a harness for young dog, Daily debit limit query. Turf removal and mulching. Death of creative agencies. Texting guidelines for kids. I mean, like, some of these things are just nuts. But, you know, you just have the access now to the internet.
Such a naked post at the moment. But by the way, listeners, Mr Hodgkiss is absolutely, well, he looks absolutely naked. And he's just putting his arm behind his head on the chair and just bouncing. Wow,
being sexy. It's very warm. So currently in my office, it's gone up again. It's now 25.5 degrees in here. It's too warm.
It's too warm.
It's too warm.
Little tip: tinyfingers.net for toddlers or that sort of age group up to 3. Tinyfingers.net. If you've got a kid that when you're trying to do some work, whatever, just loves bashing on the keyboard, use tinyfingers.net. Just stick them in front of that, and they can bash the keyboard, pretend they're working, whatever they want to do. But tinyfingers.net.
Start smashing. Oh, it's got a mouse thing on it as well. Oh, wow, Williams, this is genius.
Or if you're in your 40s.
Key smashed, wow.
Or if you're in your 40s and just want to smash a keyboard, and yeah.
That is awesome. That's the best tiny tip you've ever done. When you said tinyfingers.net, I just imagined, do you remember, was it Scary Movie with the guy with the tiny hand? And he was stuffing a turkey. And he's like, oh, I stuffed a turkey with my tiny little hand. I just imagined it was a load of people with tiny fingers. You don't remember that? I'm going to have to find that. Scary Movie hand. I'm going to have to, how do I copy and send this to you? Copy image.
Whatever you're sharing is not safe for kids, but tinyfingers.net, I can promise, is safe for kids.
Have a look on your WhatsApp, Williams. See if you recognise that dude.
I do, yeah.
Do you remember him now? So what's the... Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, yours is much better.
Tinyfingers.net.
Yours is much better.
Anyways.
Scary Movie 2, that's from.
Anyways. I think it's time for a pee break.
Tiny fingers. Time for a pee break. And
so a couple weeks until the next episode.
Yeah, I feel like I've talked a lot of nonsense on this all while. I'm glad you were here because I've just talked absolute drivel today.
Like a normal podcast. But yeah, I'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
See you on the next podcast, listeners. Hopefully my friend finds his car before the next episode.
Who? Your friend's lost a car?
Yeah, my friend Carlos.
Oh, dear. Williams.
See you in a couple of weeks.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Right, Habs, love.